So healthy gut flora, it's a big topic, really important for all aspects of health. So what can dog owners do to help make sure that their dogs have got a really healthy gut microflora?
Well, first of all, they have to let their dogs be dogs. So be in the nature, go to the woods if they can, lick the stuff, eat the stuff from other animals, touch everything with their tongues and nose and wherever they can do. Because the diversity of the bacteria, virus and even fungus, it's crucial for intestinal tract to function.
Yeah.
So, but if you already have a non-functioning or already distracted or destroyed intestinal tract, the easiest way is to reintroduce all the important fibers and nutrients and clean up whatever food you are giving.
Yeah.
Because one of the main reasons of gut flora and intestinal dysfunction is the toxins in the food.
Absolutely.
And the low the quality of the proteins, or let's say the compatibility of the proteins to any given species. For instance, for humans is dairy products or the milk protein is not right, and for the dogs, big animals like cow or something is not very good. Some chicken types, especially if they are typical factory farmed, they cause a lot of problems with the gut flora. And some legumes and some grains can scratch the gut flora. You have to be careful with that because dogs cannot really chew well.
Yeah.
So especially if you produce your food home or you barf and add some extra stuff, you have to be careful that those things don't scratch the intestines, especially boiled bones, cooked bones, splints. They also really create a lot of problems with the gut.
Okay, and also there's a lot of research now, isn't there, to show that the herbicides and pesticides that are used in most food production can destroy the gut microflora massively.
Of course.
Yeah.
Also use of antibacterial agents and antibiotics.
Yeah.
All types of painkillers.
Exactly.
They all have a very negative effect. And but the good thing is, never ever all bacteria or all species die out. So if you want to reintroduce the bacteria, let the dog be a dog and give a lot of good quality fibers, fresh, pesticide-free, organic plants, herbs, and some fruits, and let the dog really touch other dogs, and even if it's feces, not a problem, let it smell, eat whatever they find around. That will help them regain their gut flora.
Yeah, because it's amazing how quickly, given that exposure to nature, because they also get a lot of goodness from actually just breathing it in, don't they, as well? So touching, interacting and breathing it in.
Again, the solution goes back to let the dog be a dog. Because the reason why a dog, the way it is because it's a dog the way it is. So if you let the dog be a dog the way it is, it will always return to its original form.
To balance.
To balance. So we just have to don't disturb the balance too much. And you can disturb that balance by using inappropriate probiotics and prebiotics. In a sense that, let's say, the gut flora is a small city and the city has a lot of shops and functioning things, functioning bodies, right? Let's say we did something like antibiotics and all these people in these shops died. And now you have a non-functioning city because no service is working. So, and we want to do something about it. So we take a bunch of bankers, this is the probiotic, and send it to all shops and say, from now on, you're a baker, you're a plumber, you're whatever. This will never work. The problem is you occupy the room already with all these people. So it will take a long time till either these bankers are trained or replaced by the right people. So maybe it makes more sense. Of course, you can always help with fermented food to introduce the right bacteria, but you cannot overwhelm
with just a few strains.
Or just a few species, because it's not going to help in the long term. The easier way would be let the bacteria that's already in the gut flourish by giving the right amount of fibers. With dogs, it's like around 2-3 grams of fiber, insoluble fiber every day, and stay away from everything that scratches the intestinal tract, and stay away from everything with pesticides and insecticides and, of course, fertilizers.
Yeah, absolutely. And increase that natural diversity in the dog's diet and environment. Yeah.
But you have to know that although for us it's inside us, the stomach and the intestinal tract is still outside.
Yeah, it's just part of the environment we're all connected to,
it's still
isn't
outside.
it?
We are connected to it more than with anything else.
Yeah.
So you have to leave that. I mean, I might sound wrong now, and you can cut this out if you want, but washing your hands all the time is a genocide of your own flora.
Absolutely,
you need everything in your hand and your face. You need that to function. And what we do, the first thing we come home, we destroy the flora. We don't want our flora to be around us. And that's mind-blowing.
I think actually it can be linking into, there's a lot of big trend now on people taking their dogs to dog groomers and things like that. It's never used to happen when I was growing up. I don't think a dog groomer existed. Now they're everywhere, which is great, but obviously being really cautious because the flora is on every part of our body. So what they've got on their coats and things, being very cautious what people are using, chemicals on their dogs and in their environment as well is really, really important.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also all the rest of painkillers in the water and antibiotics, especially in England, in the UK. It's a big problem that you have a lot of antibiotics already in your groundwater.
Yeah.
And that all has a negative effect on the gut flora, of course.
But luckily, nature's amazing at recovering, so doing a few of those simple things should get them back in balance quite quickly.
Yeah, that is correct. And also all the bacteria we kill regularly, they get stronger and they just,
Yeah.
But there is a balance. We have to know too much of a good thing is also too much. So the gut flora needs the bad guys also to be in balance.
Absolutely.
So if not, and the gut flora has to produce vitamin K and other nutrients for us to be in balance. So if we don't allow that, if we just bring always distraction and disturbance to the system, we cannot function properly.
Chemical wormers and things like that can knock it out straight away as well. So being really cautious about that can really help as well. So if you've already got a dog with a compromised gut flora, then don't go and whack a chemical wormer into it.
Yeah, that is correct.
So be cautious about your choices.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the same goes for external insecticides.
Exactly.
So it's a really, how do you say it? It's a very paper-thin balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to nature with your food and your environment, and then we'll cover quickly.
I think we should cut all the videos and just say back to nature. Keep it basic.
Yeah.
Keep it like the nature created, let's say. Yeah, that's the easiest. Of course, you always have to tweak some things because we don't live in nature anymore.
Exactly.
If you look out, I mean, this building is not a part of nature, and nothing in this building will ever help the dog to become a healthy dog. It has to go out to the parks, to the forest, but not everyone is, of course, lucky enough to live in that kind of environment. And at least once a week or twice a week, try to find a place that you and your dog can enjoy, and so the system can replenish itself.
And that's a great thing, as most of these healthy lifestyle choices that we're talking about for our dogs have a massive impact on the whole family, children, yourselves and everything. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, we need it too, of course. You're just not aware of it.
Yeah.
So, because we always think that civilization or science or whatever thing we have can, how do you say it? Whatever we have can conquer, or how do you say, trump?
Yeah, no, but it's a thing, it's a common thing. I mean, not all changes are progress in terms of all areas of life. So some changes might make life easier, but they may have a detrimental knock-on choice to our health.
Yeah, that is correct. So, being in your happy box is always detrimental for your health in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why variation is very important.
Yeah.
Because the variety brings challenges, and these challenges keep you healthy. Because the moment you get too casual and too, how do you say, comfortable with your life, your survival instinct and your ability to survive goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same goes for dogs. That's why important once a week or once a month, minimum once a month, no food in the daytime, reactivate the body's system to survive and burn more fat and release all the important hormones to regenerate the body.
And it's a great thing to do that, you know, have a one-day monthly fast as a family, because all of the family members will benefit from that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I totally agree.
Great.